All right, this is question 1F. This is the 2018 NCEA 2 Algebra External Exam for Year 12. Let's have a look. It says, take this thing here and write it in the form of, well, in completed square form. And the idea of completed square here is going to be important because we might have to complete the square in order to get it in that form. But in the meantime, we've got quite a lot of algebra here. Let's try and tease this out a bit. So you've got well, I'm going to rewrite it. So you've got 3x plus y, x minus 12y, minus 2x plus y, x minus 16y. And let's go ahead and start. So we've got 3x times x, that's going to be 3x squared. Y times 12y is going to be minus 12y squared. We've got an xy, so a plus xy in there. And we've got a 3 times negative 12, which is going to be minus 36 xy. All right. Then we've got a minus, and we've got, I'll put big brackets here because we're going to subtract a whole bunch of stuff in here. 2x times x is going to be 2x squared. Y times negative 16y is going to be minus 16y squared. Then we've got an xy, so I'll put a plus xy in there. And then we've got a 2 times negative 16y is going to be negative 32y, or xy, I should put x, sneak an x in there, xy. All right, so I'm going to rewrite this, and then I'm going to make it all negative. So that implies that, or that equals, I should say, 3x squared plus xy minus 36xy minus 12y squared. This now is minus 2x squared. This is minus xy. This is a minus minus, which is a plus 32xy. And a minus minus is plus 16y squared. All right, so quite a lot to cope with here. So first of all, I can see I've got a 3x squared and a negative 2x squared just comes to an x squared. There it is. I've got an xy and a minus xy. That's handy. I've got a 32xy and a minus 36xy comes to a minus 4xy. So I sort of cross those out. Then I've got a 16xy minus 12xy is going to be a plus 4y squared. All right, that looks good. So the way around this, and we're going to have to simplify this and try and get it into this form here. Well, this is where we'd actually complete the square. So let's do exactly that. So to complete the square, we're going to write this out. We're going to take the b term, halve it and square it, and add it on, and then subtract it, halve it and square it, and so on. So let's do that. So I'm going to take the x squared minus 4xy. I'm going to leave a nice big space in here and put plus 4y squared. But I'm going to take the b term. So I'm going to add the b term on, and I'm going to subtract the b term. The b term is negative, it's negative 4y, yeah? Because x is the variable and 4y is the coefficient. So it's going to be minus 4y, halve it, and square it. Yeah? Same here again. It's going to be minus 4y. I'm going to halve it, and we're going to square it. Now, the nice thing with doing this completing the square is all of that bit there turns into an x in brackets, and the contents of this, which is negative 4y on 2, there it is, I've got a negative, I'll put the negative in there, and we square it. Now we're going to add on all of this stuff here. So I've got a 4y squared minus, now we got negative 4 divided by 2. Well, let's just square the whole thing. So this is going to be, that's going to be a positive 16 on 4y, and it's going to be y squared. Okay, so what do we got here? This is going to be an x. 2 goes into negative 4, negative 2 times, all squared. And I'll put some equal signs in here. We should really have equal signs. Now, what is this? We've got plus 4y squared. This is minus, well, 4 goes into 16, 4, and I've got a y squared. So 4y squared minus 4y squared is, of course, 0. So the factorization, or the simplification, is x plus y all squared. Now you might actually see that and know how to do that another way from here, but because this is completed square form, it was logical to take the answer, complete the square, and it would naturally, we would hope, form into this form here. So we've got an a plus b, so this therefore would be my a value, and this there here would be my b value. So a therefore is going to equal to x, and b is equal to negative 2y. So that would be the answer, and hopefully, I'll put therefore. I'll put a comma in there, and that should be what they're looking for. Hope that makes sense.